Yo, be the people, this Nadir.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 354.
Yes, sir.
We on a Friday evening, October 11th is the date today. Finally. What's up, man?
Hey, man. Yeah, man. Nice, cool evening in Central Ohio. Listen, it got cold. It got real cold real fast. I'm tell you what. Like, I had to bust out my light jacket yesterday. Today I wore a sweater. I was like, yeah, it got cold real fast.
This is the time of year I love, but also don't like, is because for me, it's easy because I know I'm an adult. I walk out the house. I know it's going to be cold, almost brutally cold in the morning. But in the evening, it gets warm. Having to convince my kids of that, it's like I'll tell them, wear a jacket. And then they'll remember the day before. They'll come home like, where's your jacket at? Oh, it's in my book bag, or I left it at school. Blessed our kids, we can throw a rock to our school. They can run back down and get their jacket. But trying to convince them to know, hey, it's going to be warm in the afternoon, but it's going to be super cold in the morning. They're like, what? Yeah. That makes no sense at all. So, yes. So I love this time of year for myself. I hate it for the kids because trying to convince them to wear a jacket. Khalees is like, it's like, I don't know what happens when they get to be like preteen era. It's like socks are optional. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
like, I just don't get it,
themselves.
Oh, no, they are.
They feeling themselves like, I mean, at this point, she basically thinks she grown. She like, man, listen, I'm in middle school. What's happening? I'm done, basically. You know
it happened quick, though, Kev. I'm telling you. It happened quick. But she's, speaking of which, she's playing Genshin Impact again. And I'm like, hopefully my pocketbook stays calm because but they gotta put something in these games to where they like, for kids, it's gambling. It literally is gambling. That's 100%. All it is. Like you're just paying real money for fake money to see if you can get a character that is really just a skin. But well, I don't know.
Well, hold on. I got a question now. Yeah. I mean, does she get an allowance?
She does. She does use her allowance.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. That's it. That's like, okay, that's the end of it. Like, all right, once your allowance is gone, that's the end of it.
Yeah. The kid, well, see, the thing is, this is what I love too. Because we taught them over the summer about allowance. They get paid $8 a week. They get, management has figured out, they haven't went to their union yet and asked for more money, but they get $8 a week as long as they do their chores. And we check the chores and they do them. This is how I know my kids want something. Because for some reason, once they get, they'll stockpile. Like Dante, he'll save his money up and he'll get like one big purchase. And then chores become optional because he's got what he wants. So now he's like, all right, I may or might not do it. Yeah. So now, so I look up and people are like Windexing windows and vacuuming floors. They want something. So let me check the spreadsheet, see how much money you got. And my girls, they spend it to the bitter end. How much I got? $3? All right, let's do it. And they're hopping on Amazon. They're hopping on anything they can. I need that $3. I need it now. How much money I got for Christmas? Because remember when you were younger, when you got birthday money, did your mom and dad keep a tally of it, or did they keep it in a like in an envelope or anything like that, or did you know how much you had?
Maybe when I was like little, like, you know what I'm saying, they would hold on to the money. They would hold on to the money for you.
Yeah.
But once I was like 6, once I was school age, that money would stay in my pocket. You
Did
know
it?
I mean?
Okay.
What you need? Yeah. What you want to touch my money for?
To pay a bill. What you talking about?
Nah, listen, I told you when I was like 8 or 9, bro. Like one summer, me and Mo, man, listen, we wanted to get PlayStations. Bro, we was out doing all kind of odds and ends. We was pulling up everybody's house. We pull up on, hey, bro, what you need done? Because I need some money, bro.
Yeah.
People, they'll find something for you to do for $10. Like, by the end of that summer, we had saved up enough money to buy our PlayStations.
Really?
Mind you, we did. But now, mind you, I guess, I don't know if maybe the parents didn't think we was actually going to hit the target, or they would like, you know what I'm saying? They probably like, oh, these just kids. They're not thinking about this. We hit the target. They was like, whoa, hold up now. You know what I'm saying? I can't just let you buy that right now because Christmas is coming up, boy. And if you buy it now, I ain't got nothing to get you. So why don't you just hold tight?
That's a tough pickle to be in because you have the money to get the new hotness, but if you save your money and wait a couple months, which could be like an eternity for a kid.
You could
wait. You could wait and get it for the free and keep your money to buy games. So hold on, what did you do? You never did tell me. What did you do?
So they just got it for me for Christmas and bought me a bunch of games because I worked so hard. So I probably got like 8 games, which is ridiculous.
Nice. Yeah. I always say that whenever. Okay, and I think I vaguely remember this story because I'm pissed off again now that you say it. Because the reason why I'd have been that kid or that cousin I've been hating on you, like, oh, cousin Kevin got like 8 games with the PlayStation. Oh yeah, you was that kid who we went over to the house and played their games because you had all the games.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But so it worked out cool. Now I will say I don't exactly remember whatever happened to that money, but
I'll tell you what happened.
But that PlayStation did come through, and it came with 8 games. I was like, hey, listen, fair trade.
How long of a wait was it for you though?
I mean, it was from the end of the summer to Christmas. So
jeez, you waited that long?
Months. Yeah, but I mean, like I already had other systems. Like, well, okay. I had a Genesis and probably like a Game Boy and a Game Gear or something like that. So I wasn't tripping, but
I feel it. Nah, it's no. It's like, once again, I think we talked about this before pod. Like I have an obsessive personality, Kev.
Oh,
there's no way young deer would have stayed held like that. Although I'll take it back. There was other stuff to play. I'm trying to think what would have been high on the hierarchy list for me during that time. Like EA Sports was a big one. For as long as I had a game to play on one of the Genesis. Genesis held me down for a while.
Yeah.
Genesis held me down for a while. You know, like Genesis was like the cool system where I'm from, and it sounds like you were the same because like the Super Nintendo when it came out, the only thing I wanted to play was the Mario. Because with the EA games, I thought they was just knockoffs. They didn't have the yellow notch. So I'm like, you ain't had that. You weren't really there. Like I remember when people played live on Super Nintendo, like, ew, that's nasty. Like,
yeah, like what are you doing? So what kind of life you living?
Right, you ain't living right, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
I ain't want none after regular Nintendo, which it still amazes me that I had a regular Nintendo. I was 3,
bro. I didn't get a regular Nintendo until hold on. You was 3 when it came out?
Yeah, actually, it might have already been out. I was 3 when I asked for it. Like I saw it on TV, and I was like, I want that. And and my grandmother actually bought it for me. She was like, I don't care if he's 3. He said he wanted it, so he gonna have it. I'm like, that's a bet.
That's when you know. I mean, like that's the beauty of being the favorite in the family. Although, because I was living in Germany when it came out, I remember playing it at a friend's house because we lived in Germany, we lived in a barracks, and you know all the kids stayed together because it's all the American kids are all around each other. So I went to one of the other kids' house and he had it. I was like, what is this? Because we were looking at comic books. So we were there and he showed me Mario. That was when I first was like that aha, like it came down. And I saw it like I want that. I remember I went home and told my dad and he said nope. So I didn't get Nintendo until I was in high school. Wow. Now mind you, during that time, other systems that came out because like Nintendo, I think I don't know what the time was when Nintendo came out versus the Genesis because my parents did get me a Genesis, and I had the games on there, but I always still wanted a Nintendo because you only play Mario.
Double back to that Nintendo,
exactly. Yes, spin the block on that Nintendo. So I think it was like a couple years after the fact. And at that point, it was like I could have bought it for myself because I did have a summer job, but my dad, we went on a trip. And I remember, I'll never forget it. We were so good. I don't know if we were bad growing up or something, but we went on a trip. It was just me. My dad took us. It was my dad and my sisters. And we went to see my Uncle Gary, my dad's only brother, and my Aunt Maddie, and went to North Carolina. And we were so good on this trip that on our way home, my dad looked down at me. He said, son, I'm buying you Nintendo when we get back. I'm like, dang, how bad am I normally? You know what I'm saying?
What that y'all was bad? It was what, 4 of y'all?
Yeah.
I mean, so you didn't really have to be quote unquote bad. It was just like, listen, I'm having a bad time with these 4 kids. But that trip, he was like, y'all all right. Y'all all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't too many bathroom breaks.
Right. Exactly.
Man, y'all ain't begged for no McDonald's hardly.
No.
Yeah, y'all all right. I don't know why y'all act like that when your mama around.
Yo, that's a fact. I never looked at it in that aspect because, like, I don't know what we did. And he was just like, "Yeah, I'm buying you Nintendo." He held through. He bought me Nintendo. We got back.
Yeah, he was looking at y'all different. He was like, "You know what? These kids is all right. You know, I never knew.
Y'all been cool all this time.
Yeah, this whole time. Why y'all always act like this? We could have been kicking it, man. Like." You know what I'm saying? Could have been sweet around the house. I don't know what's up with gosh.
Word. Like that was funny. I never looked at that. Looking back on it now as an adult, it's like, dang, he really was like, maybe, I don't know. He looked at it differently. But anyway, shoot, man. Let's start like we always do. What we've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Nothing. I have not played a single game. At all.
Kev,
I know.
It's been 2 weeks, man. I'm almost done. I'm on the Black Myth Wukong. I'm on the last boss again. I'm about to beat it again. I'm about to be over. I'm about to platinum it. Like you ain't finished again.
I'm still in chapter 2, man. I'm still the exact same spot I left off.
Listen, this is the same space, man. What's going on, man?
I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. It's the fact that it's getting dark so early, bruh. Bruh, I'll be in bed by like 8 o'clock now. It be pitch black dark outside. I'm like, man, it's time to go to sleep. I guess
my voice is washed.
100%. 100%, man.
My boy is washed. Oh no.
Man, we go for our little walks in the evening about 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Get back in about 7:30, 7:40. It's dark outside. Come in, we like, well, we were just walking. I got a shower. I done showered and it's dark outside. I'm like, I'm tired.
That lotion to hit you, it's over, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll be done for, bro. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. But I tell you, I'll be in bed at 8:30. Cuddled up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just right up under the covers, you know what I'm saying? Snug as a bug in a rug, baby.
No, I'm gonna tell you, the fact of it getting dark early and that cold, something about going to bed at night when it's cold, it's just so warm. It's just so relaxing, bro. Like, I feel like you get in, your feet get to rubbing together. It's like, okay.
You feel me? It's like, bro, it's dark outside, and my body don't know no different. My circadian rhythms is like, it's time for sleep. It is time for sleep.
That's hilarious. But okay, all right, I'm gonna give you a pass. We're podding today. I like recording on Fridays anyway. Saturday, get it in, bro. I don't know what you got planned tomorrow, and I'm getting. Oh yes, you working tomorrow? You're not.
It's over. It's over.
Well, listen, I'm gonna give you one more week to keep going on Black Man Blue Card. Then I'm gonna spoil it for everybody when I come in here and talk about it because I'm sick of it, bro. I gotta be honest with you. I already told you last one.
That's the worst part. I be thinking about it. I be like, man, I should get up and go play this game. And I be like, man, covers is they good to me. They're real good to me. I got to go out in that loft, sit in front of that computer. I've been sitting at the desk all day.
Now, once you get the monitor, once you get your OLED monitor, because we did talk about that, you're about to cop.
Yeah, you know, I blame you. I blame you for this. You know what I'm saying? You start talking, you put the bug in my ear first. And you was like, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to get you an OLED. I'm like, I got an OLED, bro. He's like, nah, you got to get an OLED that you game on. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I can see the appeal. I'm like, man, let me see what the prices is like. So I'm like, all right, you know, look around. All right, cool. I'm going to tell you where I really messed up now.
What's that?
For the listeners now, you know what I'm saying? That PS5, it came back around. Your boy, he got weak in the knees. He went ahead and copped that. You know what I'm saying?
I told you.
Immediately.
No. Anybody that follows this podcast and watching, they knew you were going to get it, Kim. We all knew. There was no doubt. When you told me before, I don't know if you remember, you was like, oh, I'm not going to get it. I just sucked my teeth and looked at you. I know you're going to get every PlayStation that's come out. You've got. You don't sell them. You keep them.
Yeah, I ain't selling my 5. No, that's coming up here. That way I got a close access PS5, and then I got the, you know what I'm saying? I got the God mode one downstairs. But then as I got to thinking about this, man, then your voice just started ringing off, and it's like, man, you need an OLED. I'm like, man, 4K 120 OLED. 4K 120 OLED. My wife was like, man, I want to paint my office, get my office all together. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you my monitor. That way you got a monitor in your office. You ain't got to use mine no more.
Now you got empty space.
OLED. It was a perfect storm. You feel me? It was like, yo, I done bought the PS5 Pro. Now I need the OLED. I need 4K 120. You know
it goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So, now you get to reverse it, okay? Because when I come over and see that PS5 Pro on that OLED, you think I'm not gonna go home and buy one?
I already know.
You're wrong.
I already know. I already know what time it is. Yeah, man, that's how it happens. So, man, but I was talking to you before the pod, man. So I like I said, now, you know what I'm saying? Here on GamesMusicLyfe, it's buy it all game. You know what I'm saying? We don't play around. So once the thoughts start popping in my head, I pull this up. You know what I'm saying? I pull on up to the Best Buy, like, hey, what's cracking, my boy? You know what I'm saying? I heard y'all got the OLED I'm looking for. Can I see it? He's like, absolutely, sir. Let me guide you on over there. He walking me through. He like, Call of Duty, Black Myth Wukong. You know what I'm saying? GTA 6. I mean, like he's saying all the keywords. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. And then he like, but hold on, wait, there's more. This is nice. This is very nice. Trust me. If you bought this, you would enjoy this very much.
That's the drug right there. But
there's more. I got more to show you, my boy. You follow me. You follow me. You're a man of taste and culture. I can tell. So you follow me. I got more to show you. I don't normally show everybody this, but I'm gonna show you. Took me on over that 45, boy. I was like, man, no, 40, 49, that's too big of a monitor, man. I only got one desk, baby. He's like, no. Understand? And you right, that 49, you don't want that. That's garbage. It's garbage. You know what I'm saying? I got this 45. I got this 4.5, the big 4.5 off the hip. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him like, man, that's perfect proportions.
He sold you that quick, huh?
He like, man, you know, you could hook 2 joints up to it, man. You could be playing your PlayStation and your Xbox at the same time if you feel like it. Cause you live it like that.
He knew you for 5 minutes. And you
bro, he was like, man, listen, I know you got that P5 Pro coming. I know that P5 Pro coming. Man, you can hook up the P5 and the P5 Pro. Man, you can go side-by-side comparisons. Side-by-side comparisons, my boy. You can live life.
The way Sony wanted you to play it.
Right.
You know?
You can live life how you want. Listen.
Oh, I hate it.
The only reason my pockets ain't $1,200 lighter right now, I didn't have enough space in the car. I ran out of truck space.
But you're going back.
Going back? Listen, man, that bad boy can get shipped today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just had a Best Buy man just drive it to me. You'll be here in the morning. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I shouldn't be doing these things, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. But I'm gonna do it.
Hey, listen, you work hard. Okay.
Listen, it was Friday. You know, that's where I look. I'm like, man, I made it through another week. I deserve this.
I love how we rationalize it. I do. I'll tell you, I
deserve this.
As you
buy it all gang over here.
Buy it all gang, bro. Like I said, we can fight it as much as we can. That's why when you say, like, I'm not getting it, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Bro, listen, I almost bought a Meta Quest 3 just because I was like, well, I mean, I was gonna go spend the 12.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get out of here for the 4 and I had something. I'm leaving here with something.
You saved money. You know what I'm saying? That's what we rationalize it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's almost $1,000 in savings right there. I bought this Meta Quest instead.
I hate our math, but it makes sense. You know, it makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. So the monitor's coming. Even if you do not get it and you decide to stick with the monitor you have, play back with Wukong. I'm gonna give you one more week, man. We're gonna come here. We're gonna spoil it because it's one of the greatest games I ever played. I'm almost done with the second run.
I believe it. I want to play, man. Like, listen, I don't know why it gets dark so early now. I mean, I know why, but it's throwing me all off, man. It's not good. I don't like it.
All right, okay. So wake up tomorrow. Wake up early and get it in, bro. It's a couple hours.
There we go.
Before you start paying. All right. So speaking of new hotness, we're waiting on the Switch 2. And what did Nintendo release? You guessed it, an alarm clock. Yo, I didn't believe this would be real when I first saw it. You know, when I seen it, I'm like, alarm clock. I'm like, this is too early for April Fools. This is October. So what does this mean? When I saw that, first of all, it's like $120. What the hell am I doing with a $120 alarm clock? Like, what is Nintendo thinking? What is this, Kev? Who's this for?
They want to watch me while I sleep.
Right.
No bueno.
Yeah, what they're going to do is Nintendo's nasty enough. They're going to start like blasting like Mario Kart 8 DLC on there just randomly on. Like, I don't want this in my house, man. Like, what's going on?
Just having whispers. You know what I'm saying? Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Or it might do that that voice from Zelda. Listen, like, yo, that's it. I'm unplugging this joint. Like, I like novelty things. Like my desk right now, I have some Nintendo characters on here just because I like aesthetics like that. But an $120 Nintendo alarm clock, it sounds stupid to me. I don't understand who this is for. Give us the Switch 2. What is this crap? No one asked for this, man. Miyamoto, whoever released this or whoever thought this was a great idea, the people who want it, go ahead and do it. But they could put it on a blast, like, oh, it's a good thing to get. Like everyone should buy it. I don't want a damn alarm clock. Stop it. All right.
Bruh, the only thing I think of is like, man, that would make me hate some of my favorite games. Like, first of all, I hate an alarm clock. Okay, like that is a chore. That's a labor of not love of you know what I'm saying, duty that I have this alarm clock because that means I got to get up to go do something I probably don't feel like doing. All right, I would much rather be asleep, but instead I got to go be a responsible adult, so I can drop $1,200 on monitor. But you know what I'm saying? Either way, I'm not happy with my alarm clock. Now I'm gonna be hating Mario. Like me and Mario got beef all day. He talked, here we go. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to go to sleep, brother. What you mean? No, we don't. We're not going nowhere.
It's funny you say that because we bumped into a great conversation via text the other day. We're talking about lights in the bedroom. I cannot stand lights in my bedroom. I really can't. Like it is the word. Like I feel like I'm like a vampire, and I'm like, oh no, bright light, like a gremlin or something. I bought Shirley this dot for her phone, her iPhone. When we switched, we upgraded so it can charge her watch and her phone and her AirPods if she decides to. The only thing about it, it had this annoying blue light. You'd have thought the Smurfs was in my bedroom at night. So like the first night it happened, I'm like, okay. And I looked up and it was like, it didn't really seem that much when the lights was on, but when the TV went off, I woke up
Yeah.
and it was like so bright. The next night, so absolutely not. I brought some electrical tape. It is pitch black again. It's gone. So imagine having that alarm clock from Nintendo in your bedroom, and imagine just seeing like Zelda or whatever, like Mario, whoever, Tom Nook on the
Just
alarm clock,
jumping up and down.
just jumping up and down, like yo,
You know what I'm saying? Making noise. And then they said it like intensifies if you don't get up. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Here we go. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I'll break that thing real quick.
right,
Real quick.
right. So I'm trying to think who's it for. I mean, hey, more stuff
Cute for kids.
It is. It's cute. But what kid needs an alarm clock? For what? You got a parent. You got a human
For
alarm
school.
clock. Well, for school? I
Yeah.
guess, man. You know, for me, I hate, like you said, I hate alarm clocks. Like I almost break my phone looking at my goal is to wake up before my alarm. My internal alarm wakes up literally 10 minutes before every time. I don't know why it does that, but
Because
like,
you hate the sound of that alarm.
yes, that's exactly it. I cannot stand it. And it's a little cheerful thing on my iPhone, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even it reminds me of the old screeching from the old brown alarm clocks back in the day. That's what they should do. Just do that.
Nah.
Screeching.
I think I used the radar pulse one. So like that's the only one I can tolerate. Like Toya used to have music, and anytime she said a song, it's like I hate this song now. Like,
Yeah.
The fact that this song wakes me up, I hate it. I hate the artist. I never want to hear it again. I want them to fail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want everything bad for them. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. I want them to say something about Kendrick. There you go.
We're going to go to that. Yeah. He's the boogeyman. He really is the boogeyman. All right, man. So we got the notes here. Tencent is looking to buy Ubisoft. What's Tencent?
Yeah.
I didn't see what that was.
So if Tencent, I believe, is the company that owns WhatsApp.
Really?
Which I mean, like, yeah. So if you know, or like, I think it's WhatsApp and like WeChat and all that stuff. Like, if you know, in China, like,
that's big stuff right there. Yeah.
So they trying to acquire Ubisoft. So my understanding, Ubisoft is kind of in the toilet right now. Like, they're not doing great, and the games suck. You know what I mean? Like,
what is their biggest IP now? What is Ubisoft's biggest IP?
It's probably still Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed? Okay. How did that go south then? Because Assassin's Creed had
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Is it Sucker Punch makes Ghost of Tsushima?
I want to say, yeah. I want to say it is.
Okay. I don't know who makes, but whoever, and you got Ghost of Yotai with the that Skip to me was hilarious. The female protagonist. We talked about it last pod. So yeah, I mean, Ubisoft. I mean, can they capture their luster again? Because I remember for a while, Ubisoft had some heat. They had Watch Dogs.
Yeah. Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed.
There was another one they had that was pretty big too. I can't remember.
I think they did like all the Splinter Cell and all that stuff.
Okay.
Like they was like Ubisoft used to be like low key, really with it. You know what I mean? They used to put out bangers.
Yeah, they had their own store and everything. Because remember, they would give like free games every now and then too. So Ubisoft had some stuff out there. They fell into the trap of everything, like with movies and because I thought about this the other day. Like I was going to watch The Penguin, on HBO Max, and I looked at it and I said, you know what? I don't want to watch this. And the reason why I don't is I'm tired of the stories that I've already saw. Like, bring some new hotness into it, man.
Nah, you should watch it.
Is it good?
You should watch it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll check it out.
Batman ain't got nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, do I really want to know the story of the Penguin though?
Yeah, it's his origin story, and it's not bad. It's like a gangster flick.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll check it out. But okay,
he like a monster.
Okay. So let me tell you why I didn't want to watch it. So because I just want something new, a new story to be told. I guess if you're telling me the origin story of the character, maybe that would be fun to actually watch. But that's what I think kind of struck me with Black Myth Wukong a lot, is the fact that there was nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was nothing
new story for you.
New story for me, something I go in completely blind. You know, I like that. I don't like being spoiled. And so that's the reason being. So, but yeah, Ubisoft got to find their next IP or something and then put it on PlayStation, because there's no reason for an Xbox. I still don't understand why I still have this console. You know?
Hey, man, it's just around, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's because you got to do it. You know? It's this generation. You got to have it. Like, true. I mean, listen, I got a Switch. I had this thing for years.
I can't tell you the last time my Switch got turned on by me. The kids play it. They might pull it up. But even now, like, the kids don't even like. Khalees is playing Genshin Impact. Dante is playing Mario Odyssey on Means. So like, yeah. So like, I don't think he's turned that thing on in a while either. But as good as the PlayStation is, and as good as we can say, it actually went down the other day. PlayStation, the PSN network went down. The internet went nuts this day. Like people were there were some people that work from home that were like, listen, what am I gonna do today? I literally like, am I supposed to work? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, I don't like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And like, I don't understand how when something does go down, it's like going into the refrigerator, no food in there. Like, let's just go do something else, man. There's not gonna be no more food when you go into the refrigerator. People went nuts when that daggone PSN network went down, bro.
I feel them, like, you know what I mean? Especially, I feel for the folks who only have a small window for gaming. Because there's nothing worse than when that happens, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you finally sit down, kids in bed, wife is chilling. You know what I'm saying? You got time to just crank it up, PSN down.
Right. It happened at the worst time, too. It was like during the day, like midday, and it was down for a pretty good time.
It was down for a while.
It was. It really was. But I don't know, man. Like, it seemed like the networks have been going down pretty frequently lately. You know?
Everything, yeah. Outlook was out. Like, now this is totally washed conversation, but Outlook went down, Outlook was blowing up yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah, it was causing memory leaks.
Oh man,
terrible.
That
Absolutely is terrible, man. CrowdStrike, it's all garbage, man.
Do you know there's some companies
it's AI taking over?
It is. And Elon released the robots yesterday too.
I need
like, you know, I saw that. I knew you was gonna say that. I'm like,
I need that. You know us. I need that robot. Like, come on, bro. Come on, $20,000. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? For a robot that's gonna do everything and guard my house. Here's the real question, bro.
Okay.
Do you give the robot the blick?
Here's the thing. You thought about this, okay? Well, okay. So to answer your question, absolutely. If he gets a bid, no, he can't blick me.
I don't know. Listen, man. One day he might malfunction. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like, it makes you wonder, like, how much can I really trust this robot? How much stock can I put in this robot?
What makes it bad is Elon got to just give the bag to Obama, because I think Obama can sell me anything. Like, I can't buy from Elon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just. He just makes too many weird faces. Like, he just looks weird. He fluctuates weight too much. Like, he's either super fat one time and he's like super skinny another time. Then the weight goes from his waist to his head, and he got a big head and a big neck. I can't buy nothing from nobody like that. But if it was Obama to sell it to me, it might be worth getting. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta separate the art from the artist, man. I need that robot.
That's you rationalizing the purchase. You're not saying.
I need that robot, man. Look, the robot gonna cook, clean, and guard my house. It's a one-time purchase, $20,000, bro. That's a deal. How much time did I just get back? Once that robot can drive for me, I'm living life.
Well, should have had the car. The cab had no pedals, no wheel. It just takes you.
I'm ready for all that.
See, I'm not ready for the robot. It's iRobot all over.
I'm ready for the robot.
No, you're not. No, you're not. To answer your original question, no, I'm not giving the blick to the robot now. I'm thinking about it because I'm not always a great person. Okay, like, so the robot might remember that. He might wake up and like, you didn't charge me last night, or you didn't upgrade me, or you put me on a 2.4 gigahertz versus the 5. Like, I don't know.
The robot got you working for him. You know what I'm saying? He like, boy, I don't never sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I calculated all your moves. Yeah, I changed all the Wi-Fi password, all that. It's over. I canceled your cellular plan. All right?
Right. Now I'm a prisoner. Now I'm a hostage of my own robot.
Yeah, you work for the robot. I don't know what the robot. Listen, diabolical things is what the robot gonna need you to do for it. Because, come on, what else could it be? It don't eat, don't breathe, don't sleep.
Right.
Don't need, what? But you gonna work for that robot? Believe that.
Right. He's Kevin Gates for real. So hold on. So what are you gonna? Are you gonna give the robot the blick?
No. I'm hiding everything. But the robot gonna do the vacuuming. You know what I'm saying? He gonna cut the grass. He gonna do the dishes. You know what I'm saying? He gonna cook.
We're done.
He gonna wash the cars.
Kev, we're done, bro. I saw a robot shoot a jump shot the other day. I said, man, this is it. This is over. Just put the robots out there, because maybe we'll watch them in the finals. Do you know the WNBA finals are going on right now? Did you know that?
No way.
Yes.
They're still in season in October?
They're in the finals.
I thought it was over during the summer. I thought this was a long time ago, man.
No, their game one just ended like the other day. The team came back. The Aces are the formidable favorite, and they were up 18 and blew a lead. So
is that who Tarasi played for?
No, yes, I don't think so. I don't think she plays for them. I don't
all I
know.
know is the Caitlin Clark girl. She was out. She got bounced first round or something like that.
Right.
And Angel Reese was hanging out on Wild and Out. So she clearly was out. She was injured. That's right. She was injured.
Yeah, she
wasn't too injured.
Right. She's doing a world tour right now.
Good for her.
The PSN going down. I forget how we got here, but
Elon and the robots.
No, we're not getting that robot. Not getting that robot.
I need that robot. Come on, bro. Like, what you? How are you not gonna live with this robot? Especially once you go over to somebody's house and you see their robot. You know what I'm saying? That robot over here. You know what I'm saying? Doing the dishes and stuff, man.
What is the one thing the robot can do that you really like? A laundry list for a robot. What is the number one gonna be on the list? What are you gonna have the robot do?
All of my chores. My laundry. You know what I'm saying? The vacuuming, the sweeping, cleaning the bathrooms, mopping the floors. Perfect. $20,000 to not have to do any of that stuff ever again.
Seems like a good payoff.
Sign me up.
It definitely seems like a good payoff.
Can he have the blick? No.
Yo, I'm laughing at the fact that you thought about this. You give it a thought. Like,
well, I do want him to defend my house. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not there, like, bro, once I turn the alarm on, bro, you part of the alarm.
Well, he is the alarm. And the thing is, you know what, Elon's gonna have a ton of cameras on it. So like, it's basically a tattletale. That's what it'll be. He don't even need to.
No, not tattletale. Hands and feet. Bow, bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And the intruder ain't got nothing for him. What you gonna do?
Elon is nasty enough. He'll put the upgrade on there, like, dude, because like, you know, when they buy a car right now. When I bought my Camry, it was like, okay, do you want to pay for remote start? I mean, it should come automatically with the car.
Oh,
so
100%.
You know Eli's going to put that in the actual upgrade of the bot. Like, it's going to say, okay, do you want hands? Feet is going to be like an extra $9.99 a month. So
that's fine. I'll pay the subscription for that. I'll pay the subscription. Now that's one I would happily play, man. $50 a month. Just tack it onto my home security bill.
Yeah.
Perfect. I feel much better knowing that the next time I'm not home and, you know what I'm saying, somebody comes around trying to sell me solar panels, hands and feet. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. You know or we could fight off or just give you a report, like an end of the day report, like, you know, shoot away a couple kids. Ooh, we could use it for trick or treating. It could pass out candy. You're selling me, Kev.
$20,000 sounds like a bargain now, don't it?
I hate passing out Halloween candy. I cannot stand it.
Think about this. You don't have to do homework no more. He got the ChatGPT. He gonna teach the kids how to do the math. Who cares?
I love how you're thinking. I love how you're thinking.
$20,000. Like, listen, man, it's honestly, I ain't trying to, like, listen. It should probably be more. I ain't gonna lie. $20,000. Yeah. That's a bargain. It was
the way they unveiled it. They unveiled it. They showed it. It was like iRobot. I still think this is a joke. I don't think this is real.
Bruh, I might send it to work for me. Just be my proxy. You go to work. I'm gonna play this PlayStation, but that's you could take my car and everything. Let the robot go.
Just get a robot your car. Pack you on lunch. Like
robot doing all my Zoom meetings. Oh, come on. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. You talking too much because it seems like that's what's happening anyway.
Fine. You know what I'm saying? It's fine by me. Like, yeah, hey, listen.
Yo. All right, so let's move on. Did we talk about Kat going to the Knicks last podcast?
No, we didn't.
We did.
No, I don't think we did.
We did?
I think it happened since then. I think it's happened since the last time we podcast.
Okay, so Carthy Towns goes to the Knicks. He got traded for we did White Dante and Julius Randle. Okay. Yeah, right. So I think we did talk about it. But
the only new developments, man, like, listen, I don't know what's gonna happen with Ant. Okay? I'm just be honest with you.
Why you say that?
Ant on the court, balling. Ant off the court. Wow.
Okay. No, you know what? Hold on. So here's the thing. No, mind you, we've had discussions like this before, and at one point you defended Jalen Green's choice and said, "Oh, he's out here living."
That's different.
No, what's different? What's different, Kev? It's the same situation.
Nah, cause I give it. Well, all right.
I got you. They both wildin', man.
At least the one was a little bit famous. Like, she at least had something going for her.
Listen, and I've told you this before, man, I don't understand why these young boys, people in general, they literally just pass around the same people. And I get that they know how to live the lifestyle. I get all that. I understand that point of it. But like, have your fun. But like having a child, that's a big thing, man. Like what's going on, man? Like, I mean,
Is
somebody,
it?
Here you
No,
go.
I mean, like, it's what you make it to be, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, off the court, man. We think, like, man's out here wilding, but he living. I get it. He young. He out here. He living.
It's a lot of money out the door, though. That's a lot. But even the money aspect of it, you have children because you want them to be a representation of you, right? Or at least most men I thought would be.
That's not listen, I'm saying in that situation, no, it's like,
no,
dang it, got caught slipping.
That's dirty.
Come on, we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it real.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you but it's he okay. So he's got a little mini me running around or someone. Like, if you knew what it was going to be, the transaction that behind it, but there's a life there now. So I don't know. It's hard for me to get on board to understand it. I know you feel the same as far as getting on board with it, but it's like, Ant, you got to move better than this, man. Like,
nah, like, you know what? I mean, like, how old is Ant? Like 24, 23, 24?
I don't even think that old. I don't know. Bro, I'm going to look it up.
He can't, I'm saying, like, at this point in his life, imagine having a few hundred M's. You know what I'm saying? At your disposal at 23, 24 years old. Like, man, he doesn't see this ever stopping. 23. This is never going to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, who cares? You're like, all right, man, I got to pay a little bit of money. It's more coming. Who cares?
Yeah. But the thing is, with NBA, it is more coming. This ain't like the NFL. He's gonna see about $500 million before, by the time he's end up his career, he's gonna at least see $500 million. At least. That's on the low end. So
I mean, but listen, I'm saying that if I was 23 years old and just out here with access upon access, you know what I mean? Like, as he gets older, I'm sure he'll realize, like, oh, you know what, man, maybe I wasn't moving too good. But for right now, like, I totally get how he ends up in this predicament. Totally.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Have you watched any of the Netflix series yet? Any of the starting five?
No.
I know you haven't.
I don't have Netflix anymore, man.
What? You know what? Netflix is locking it down too. Lil Nadir hit me up today. Was like, "Hey, Dad, I need you to put this code in." I'm like, "Code?" So I guess it's like if you're not at the home area, you can watch it temporarily. You put in a little temporary code, but then they're yanking it right back. So shout out to Netflix, man. They're trying to lock it all down. I don't like that though. I got the $7 boy, so I'm not paying for. Give me the ads, man. I'll do it as long as I don't show Sherrod Brown.
Here's the worst part, man. Like, I be willing sometimes. Like, every blue one, I'm like, man, we should just go ahead and sign up for this. My wife is like, no.
Really?
Absolutely not. I refuse. I will not give them a penny. Yeah.
Really?
I don't.
Hold on. What did Netflix do to y'all? What did she do to her? What happened?
She's just over it. She's just over these subscriptions. Yeah.
No,
I think she just. Yeah, she's sick of everybody trying to get the dollar.
Listen, bro, I scrubbed. Like, the kids is still, Dante's still at my neck for canceling Disney Plus. He's like, yo, Dad, listen, I wanted to watch this 3-minute clip on Disney Plus. He was just watching the hell out of it, right? I found it. I put it on Netflix. I put it on the Plex server. There is no way I'm paying for it. I cut a lot of them subscriptions down. I canceled Hulu years ago, canceled Disney Plus. If I can find a better avenue for Red Zone, YouTube TV will get canceled too. Because I'm going to tell you that YouTube TV.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Never mind. Red Zone. I thought you was about to say you got the Sunday pass. I was about like, oh my God.
Heck no, man. I will be. I'll be closing links on Stream East till I go before I pay.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man, listen. Stream East ain't let me down yet, except for that Buckeyes game. Stream East let me down. That was terrible.
That did. I found it on YouTube of all places. Yeah. I was on, and Stream East got it. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I get maybe the porn ads pay you a little bit more, but you got to stop. All right, I'm trying to watch it on the TV. I got to put it on the minimal box until the kids don't see nothing.
Watch it on your phone, man. Sorry.
I watch it on my laptop on a double monitor, but I got the 2 monitors here. They're pretty big. But Dan was over here the other day. She's like, oh no, go over there. Let me get this up, and then you can come back.
Right. This is when you like boxing. Get out of here.
Right.
Beat it.
No, that's a fact. Yeah. So no, they gotta get these subscriptions down, man. Like, that's the stress of being a dad, bro. Like, you can't. Like,
I can only imagine. Yeah. But these subscriptions out of control. I'm not on board with that anymore. Yeah. But sometimes, like MGM Plus, I have not gotten to season 3 of them. Y'all been talking from, and y'all been talking about it. That's why I've been silent.
Listen,
I don't know
hey,
what's going on.
You know what? You're pissing me off with that too. I'm going to tell you that because you got to say something. All right, me and Jay and they're fired off. We taking the chat offline because I'm like, I don't want to ruin it for Kev. And Jay asked,
go ahead. It's fine.
No,
you know, I don't care.
I know you don't care, but it's principle. I'm not going to do it. And so Jay was like, he's like, yo, what's up with Kev? Is he watching this? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna hit him up. Something's going on. He's quiet. He's too quiet, you know. So I'm gonna pull up on you.
I didn't have nothing to contribute. It was like, well, I'll get there. guys. I
was gonna say, when we get off the phone, when we get off the podcast today, we're gonna get the Plex server together for you. I don't know what's going on. It's all there. So we'll figure it out as soon as we get done.
That's the worst part is I can see it. It just won't play. I'm like, all right.
I guess I gotta hold it, you know.
So close. I know it exists. It's there. But...
You see the thumb mark? You see it's there, like, oh, it's an episode?
Bro, it be letting me cue him up and everything. Like, yeah, man, fire it up.
All right. We're fixing it as soon as we get on the pod. All right. Speaking of Ant, preseason basketball is going on right now. I gotta be honest with you, Kev. It's a feel-good story. I like seeing Bronny warm up with his dad. I love seeing him in a Laker uniform and everything. I don't know if he's worthy of being there though, and I want him to be there. He's going to benefit in the G League. I think seeing him out there, he looks a bit lost, and I think it all goes out starting.
Like, who cares? Let's be honest. Like, we want to see this. Like, I don't want to see him in the G League. I want to see him play with LeBron. So start him. I don't care really what happens. It doesn't matter. Like,
no, that's a fact. I hope...
sign Bryce. Let's sign Savannah. Put the whole team, put the whole family out there. All right, I'm with it. I mean, Zuri, come on. That's our point guard right there.
Right there?
Starting point guard for the Lakers.
What did you think about him preseason so far? He hasn't really done anything, done much. You think, what have you...
He looked good. I thought on the defensive end, you talking about Bronny?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked good, man. On the defensive end, man, he got a lot of hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Well, I'll say this, though. Does it all matter? Because after seeing CP3 throw 2 oops to Wemby, everyone should be scared. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm flipping again on CP3 being with the Spurs. I remember it had Patrick Ewing in the Supersonics uniform. It had Hakeem in the Raptors uniform. It had all those vibes, but he threw 2 oops in one game. I'm back on CP3 being with the Spurs. It is a good move. I still don't like Clay with Dallas. He looks washed still. He hit a 3 and everybody went nuts. Like, that shows you right there that he's washed. Everyone should fear the Spurs. They're going to be good. They're going to be good.
They got another year or two before they're just completely dominant. But I told you what CP3 was going to be there to do.
Yeah,
it was to show the rest of those guys, like, hey, listen, this is what you should be doing. Why? What are you doing? You're trying to run an offense, trying to get shots up. Stop.
Right.
He's right there. Just throw the ball right to him. It just goes in. Like, it's fine. Just, you know what I'm saying? You get paid. Don't worry. You don't have to do any work.
Your check's gonna be there.
Yeah, just hang out. Just throw the ball that way. Let's see what happens.
Right. All right, man. So yeah, preseason's coming. I was kind of shocked that was even happening. Like, preseason basketball was going on. NFL
seemed like it came around quick, didn't it?
It did. It definitely seemed like it came quick. It kind of snuck up on me. NFL, I'm gonna talk about this real quick. The Browns play the Eagles this week, right? You see these corners, my hairline right here? Okay, I got about 2-3 summers left, right? If the Eagles lose to the Browns this week, I'm going to drive to Philadelphia. I'm going to have a pitchfork in hand, and I'm going to scream from my roof to fire Sirianni. That goober face, get him out of here. Fire him immediately if we lose to the Browns. Deshaun Watson, ever since they took away his superpowers, it was neutralized. They took away superpowers. He hasn't been the same. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they brung in the props and gave him his superpowers back this week, and he looks like Houston Deshaun Watson, and we lose, I'm done, man. A lot of expletives are gonna happen in my house that day. I can't stand it, Kev. The Eagles cannot lose this weekend. You say that. I think we're gonna win too.
The only thing that can happen, the only thing that can go wrong for the Eagles, bro, is if they let Jameis play. Like, now, if Jameis gets on the field. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody just plays for Jameis. Like at that point, the Eagles is rooting for Jameis to win.
Look,
if
like, you think I haven't looked at the to see if he was playing, you're wrong. Because I have. And I was looking. The first thing I went and looked at that depth chart. I looked at it and it said Deshaun Watson QB1. I said, yes,
you're safe.
I'm safe. I'm good to go. Because we already know the national treasure that is Jameis Winston. If he gets in a game and plays, we're gonna lose. So I hope Deshaun Watson stays healthy, stinks it up. We get out of here with a win. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if the Eagles lose this game, Kev, it's gonna be all bad. Sirianni needs to get fired. Take notes of Robert Saleh. They took his key fob midday. Okay, he had to get escorted out. Okay,
that's word. Yeah.
So take note, Sirianni. You know, Robert Saleh was the fall guy. You know what I'm saying? Even though Aaron Rodgers was stinking it up, you could be next. That was all for them. Matter of fact, I think that they did it just to show Sirianni that this could happen. The Jets weren't winning nothing. They knew that. Like, yo, fire Saleh so we can just send a message to Nick Sirianni.
Bro, escorting him out with security.
Yo, like, they deactivated my guy's key fob midday.
That's cold-blooded, man. That's your head coach. You know what I'm saying? You threw him out like a bouncer at the club, man. Like, what's up?
Right. Could you imagine, like, you go through one door, you got access, you go to, let me go to this next to go to the equipment room. And it's like, oh,
now you trapped. Now you trapped. You trapped so that way they can apprehend you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dirty, man. If you want to fire,
a bad feeling.
It is. You're 2-3. You're not even like out of the season. Like, bro, they did dirty.
That's a tough way to go. Like, man, listen, have you ever had your key card not work? It's a bad feeling. Bro, one morning, power went out at work. I didn't know this. I tried to get in there, man. Key card is denied. I'm like, well, it was a good run.
Hold on, your mind went there originally, like, oh, it's over?
Oh, yeah, I swiped it twice, man. It didn't happen. I was like, man, it was a good run. Like, I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's how it goes, man. I went to walk back to my car. Luckily, my man saw me. He was like, hey, now the power's out. Come back. I'm like, oh,
I'm still here?
Okay.
You thought it was over?
Say so. I was locked out of the building, man.
You sure?
It was done. It was finished. I deactivated my key card.
I hate being an adult, man, because like that doesn't want to interfere. Like you're like, you could have told me this at home, bro. Like, fam, you could have told me, I can't have to waste my gas. Like, what are you talking about, Kevin? You're okay. Like, oh, okay.
Exactly. Bro, 7 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning, just disappointment. Like, man, dang, I drove all the way down here. They ain't called, they ain't say nothing. Couldn't even get my stuff out of my office, man. They just locked me out. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I hate being an adult, bro. Oh my gosh, that'd be the worst thing. The thing you got to know, jobs know who to do that to. They know because they already know. I'm in there with a butter knife. I'm taking everything that ain't hinged down. Like, you think you get this back? You're gonna get it in blood. I'm taking this home. Ain't nothing. Anything that ain't bolted to the ground is gone.
It's mine. I need that. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's too funny.
You a fool,
that's too
bro.
Funny.
All right, man. So listen, we gotta talk about your boy, man, Jermaine Cole. He released the track. He released the track. First of all, let me say this: Cole is rapping his butt off on this track. He really is. I just wish he'd have left off the part talking about Aubrey. He could have removed us from the group chat with that. You want to apologize to Drake? Just send him a note, man. Like, I didn't like that part of it. And then after listening to it more and more, I kind of forgave him because the track was fire. He was rapping his tail off. But yeah, man, I don't know why he talked about it again. Like, bro, you had your chance to be.
I get it. I mean, that was the most relevant thing.
I can understand it being the most relevant thing. But, like, I don't want to hear you being the best rapper alive anymore. I really don't. I really don't.
My thing is like, well, it was the most relevant thing for those two.
Right.
Like,
just send him a note.
You ain't really had nothing to do with it. Like, you kind of made it apparent you didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But when he was talking about the bots and where he saw it was going, he said, was he talking to Kendrick or was he talking to both of them? Do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't care.
Who knows?
I know, because you were on the fence with J. Cole for the longest. He was J. Cole for a long time. Then he put out the KOD, and we both liked that project, and it kind of pulled you back, Paul.
I like that For Your Eyes Only. All of
For
that.
Your Eyes Only.
Yeah.
We like both of those. We reviewed those, but now I think he's reverting back to the J. Cole in Your Eyes.
No. You know what's terrible about that, man? It's like, man, he'd been killing everything up until you know what I mean. Up until might delete this later or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But he was on fire. Like the verse on the song with Yachty went absolutely insane. Like, yeah, Cole was like, I mean, first person shooter. Like Cole was going insane, and then it was just like one misstep. Here we go. Like,
right. So what? I mean, so
he can rap.
He can rap. That's your answer. He can rap. Okay.
Did
rap. You want this? Did you want to hear it?
Yeah. It was cool. He can rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah. By Monday we'll be on it. Like, listen, I'm be honest with you, man. I'm more hyped about this PS5 Pro. Like,
we gotta get a J. Cole fan on it.
My attention, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, well, that's what's up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he touched on it. A word. All right. Check this tracking.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Because I gotta think for J. Cole fans, they were ecstatic over this, right?
I don't know. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Like, I think everybody kind of had the same reaction. Like, yo, J. Cole's a good rapper. And he's a great rapper. He's phenomenal.
But like, okay, so because he had his moment to say, or to be on that stage of being quote unquote the best rapper alive, because he gave us that for like 2 years. I'm the best rapper alive. And then you put out a track, it didn't hit the way you thought it would. You immediately deleted it. The boogeyman told you like, hey, this is not what you want. And he said, you know what? You're right. And he deleted it. And now he puts out another track kind of touching on it. I'm sorry. I just don't think I want to hear that from him. You know, I do agree just putting out some more music, just rap, and I think it'll be good. But I think I'm being like you when you said about the fall off, being like, I don't, you know, is it going to be okay? I don't know. I'm back. I might be aligned with you in that sense. Like I
think the fall off should come in 2025. Like, I don't think it's a great time.
I think I'm rolling. I think I am.
Yeah, I don't think it's a great time. Like, I mean, and like, listen, don't get me wrong. Like, the track was cool. Like, I get it. It sounds like he's telling his truth. I'm happy for him.
I don't want to hear his truth, Kev. I don't want to hear your truth. I don't want to hear you talk about you and Drake and like, oh, he's still my man. Drake been subbing you for the last couple of months because you left him out on the bridge to get called a PDF file on everything. It's over under in Vegas. I get it, but you can't. Okay, we both put out a song. A person gives us bars, not just me, gives us bars. Yeah. You then put out a track. And then take your ball and go home and say, nah, I don't want, like, I said something I didn't want to say. Like, bro, he's going at both of us. So you leaving me out here alone to, like, what is this? Yeah.
Hey, but you still my guy. You did a lot for me, bro.
But then no, see, now I'm getting pissed off. Because then he comes on the track and says, oh, everyone knows my penance is lethal. I saved y'all. Stop, Jermaine, okay? Stop.
Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he did.
If I'm Drake, we got a box. If I'm Drake, here's the thing. Like you said it last pod. Drake just put a diss track out for Cole. Just put one out for Cole.
He can't now. Like,
I know.
Like Cole has neutralized all of that too. He's like, nope. You know what I'm saying? You're my buddy. I appreciate everything you did for me.
Yeah.
Listen, that's real. Like
that is real.
That's real.
I respect that side of it. I do respect that side of it. I just don't like the fact that he said, like that the law just said, oh, everyone knows my pen is still lethal. We don't.
No, I believe his pen is still lethal. Like he was rapping.
In a battle though? I agree, you can still rap. That first verse was amazing.
That's all I can think about, man. Like he just talking about just rapping, man. Like, but
okay.
I respect it, man. Like
yeah. I think he was talking to Kendrick when he said about the where it was going. My friends were bots and everything. I think he was definitely talking Kendrick. If I'm him, I gotta play it safe because Dot may release a track about him now.
Nah, I think they're just gonna leave Cole alone, man. I think,
they're gonna leave Kendrick alone too. I think so.
Like I think Kendrick is just gonna move on. Like I think it's just done is done, and he's just gonna move on and do his music from here.
But I think that's the beauty of the artist. One of the beauties of the artist Kendrick Lamar is he don't talk that much about stuff. Like we still don't know how he's feeling. We don't know if he was joking. We don't know if he really You know why? He just puts the art out and lets us deal with it. Why is Cole telling us what he was gonna do and what his mind? I don't care about how you feel, Cole. I really don't, man.
That's always been kind of Cole's thing, though. Like,
and that was the part you didn't like about him too, Kev. That's what you didn't like.
Yeah, a little bit. You're right. You're right.
That's what you didn't like. He made a song about losing his virginity. I don't want to hear this. Like, what made you think this is what we wanted to hear? You know,
listen, I respect it. That's what he wanted to make. That's what he wanted to make. And if other people connected with it, then like I feel it.
Yeah,
but it just wasn't for me. It was cool.
I got you. All right, man. So besides that, more of Kendrick. Not Like Us and Euphoria are entered for Grammys. One of them are going to win.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know which one, but one of them are going to win. Already, Kamala Harris has already put Not Like Us in the slogan. Like, I mean, everyone's using that song right now. Everybody.
Yeah.
Which one do you think, or both, are going to win a Grammy?
Yeah, I think they both win. And
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. And I think if I'm Drake, I'm hoping that Not Like Us doesn't. You know what? I take it back. If I'm Drake, I'm leaning into it. Man, go ahead and win. You know, I know it's not true.
I mean, that actually kind of works in his favor as far as Family Matters. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. So he just cleaned up at the Grammys. Like, all right. That's a bet.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you on that. We'll see. I think that Not Like I'd be shocked to see Not Like Us not win it. And then Drake can go. I'm sorry.
No. I was just gonna say, like, man, how much longer do you think that people can keep on eating off of this beef? Like, bro, it feels like that happened so long ago. Like, we coming up on Christmas. Like, all right.
I know.
Like,
I to answer your question, I don't know. I want to say maybe forever. Because I do think that Not Like Us is gonna go down as one of the best diss tracks ever. Just because of the impact, for the length, like everything about it is just, if it wins a Grammy, it's the best diss track of all time, right?
Probably. I would like. It's doing the numbers. It's doing what it needs to do.
Yeah, but it hasn't died down.
I mean, that's fine. Like, it's a good song.
It is.
Even Drake admitted that. You know what? No, it's funny. I actually went back and listened to all of those Drake songs that didn't make it to DSP. So like, I went and listened to the Heart Part 6 and all of that. It's like, man, he even gave it up. Like, man, you dropped that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I would have liked it more. You know,
liked it more if you wasn't doing what you were doing on it. But that was a good one. Like, I'm gonna give you that. And mind you, that was the next day.
Right. It was. Well, hold on. Great point though. But what do you think about, because Cole released his track on it's not on DSPs, is it? Or was it just on his YouTube? And then some of the other songs from the big three, or I ain't calling them the big three, from Drake and Kendrick came out on.
Oh man,
yeah, I can't even say them no more.
See, this is why Cole did it. This is why Cole recorded this song. He's been hearing all of this, and he's like, I'm sick of this.
He's talking to us. I get it. I get it.
They kicked me out my spot. Like,
yeah.
Bro, it's been 4 months.
I'm sorry, you're not in there no more. He went on a 2-year run telling us he was the best rapper alive. 2 years, and then one like
the big three has been a thing for the past 10 years.
True. But who's and we talked about a lot the last time we recorded, or maybe the time before. We're talking who's the next wave of artists that it's going to be. So we don't know.
Yeah, it's impossible to tell.
I don't know, man. Shout out to Cole for releasing some music, but I don't want to hear him talk to Drake on there. Listen, we know Drake's not rocking with you right now. You left him on the island. He's not called a PDF file. It's cool to hate him. We don't know what he's going to do to come back. Like, he's releasing pictures of him with duck lips with some of the most unfavorable people. Like, no one in that picture looks tough. Like, I don't know if he was going for this is the tough look. I don't know. Like, I don't got it.
Bro, like, this is just Drake being, like,
yeah.
This is par for the course. What are we missing here?
I just wanted to answer the real question. It's like, yo, Baka's got a weird case, man. Why is he around? I still want that answer. I do. I still want the answer. All right, man. Fan of the pod, Kanye West says he's releasing Bully. Is this album going to see the light of day?
I don't know. Did you listen to the last album?
Part of it. I sent you one track from it.
Yeah.
That was fire. That track was fire. I still haven't listened to the rest of it though. And the thing is, it's two acts that I love. I enjoy Kanye West's music, and I'm a big Ty Dolla Sign. I'm a big Ty Dolla Sign fan, and also I'm a Drake fan. I'm gonna tell you that too. I was going somewhere the other day, actually it was yesterday, and I was listening to So Far Gone. Amazing album. Struggle bars are on there though. I will say it didn't age well. Some of that did not, but go back to that, Drake. Just go back to that. Don't listen to Kev and go to the if you're reading this is too late route. Don't do that. Don't do the bops. No tough talk. No stick talk. Get Bach up out of there and That'll get you back.
I think we need like passion fruit. That's like.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Like we need that. Like the game needs some more of that, man. Like next summer, heat it up. Like please, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Passion fruit was a bop. I love that track.
Yeah,
it was a bop. But to answer the question though about Bully, I hope it comes out. Rumored that he's divorcing now. He's like Kanye's got some weird stuff going on, man. I don't know, man.
Kanye's always got weird stuff going on.
He does.
Who knows?
But one thing he can do is make music. So I hope it comes out. So I mean,
he's doing them big concerts, man. Like those look wild.
Overseas?
Yeah, like those arenas that he's doing out there, man. Like he's been taking that all over the world, so it's working.
Did you ever see when he did the Yeezus run? Did you ever go to those concerts?
No.
Is that the one where he's on a stage? Is that the Yeezus one?
The floating stage?
Yeah. Is that Yeezus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say it was, yep.
Okay. I just, of course, I'm not going, but I just seen the videos of, that looks pretty epic. No one's ever done that before. I'm like, man, how could he? I'd fall. It'd be one concert, it'd be deer out of there. So if GamesMusicLyfe ever goes on tour, we're not going to be on a stage like that. I'm afraid of heights. Anyway, no, hell no, I'd fall. Yeah, like I'm a scary dude, man. We went over this before.
It would feel like you were just standing on a regular floor.
It would not feel that way. You'd probably have to talk to me the whole time. Dear, you're okay. I'm not okay, Kev. I'm laying down. Like I'm literally not moving. Like get me down. That's not water. Okay. All right, man. Last thing we had Kanye. I'm sorry. The Diddler. Wow. They got a hotline for the guy. There's a hotline for him, man. This the
the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is, man. The thing that gets on my nerves about this this Puffy story is that it wasn't in plain sight. We all knew that this like something was going on. We just thought the Rich and Famous was part of it. But bro, they got a hotline for him. If you have been hurt by him, call into the hotline. Prayers to anybody that has. Hopefully, if he is guilty of the things that they're saying he was doing, be gone, Diddy. He's trying to get out. It was a thing today where they're trying to release him or something. They announced that the court date is going to be 20 May of next year. Is the date that's going to be. That'll be here pretty soon. I don't know what that means legally, if they can wrap up their story that quick or get all their. They said there are more charges coming, so I don't know, man. So hey, he's trying to fight it. If he's saying he didn't do it, who knows? But my man got a hotline. They got a hotline for Diddy.
They got a hotline. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
real crazy. Man, I don't think anybody saw that coming.
None of us did, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like I said, it's a dark stain for hip hop. Diddy is one of the pillars of hip hop. And now what really pisses me off about it though is the fact that all this is unearthing all the bad Biggie lyrics that didn't age well over time. And it made me go back and it made me go back and watch the our homie Court and we talked about in there. And I'm just like, man, I think Kev and Kay might have been right.
Listen, man, it was some weird stuff going on around there.
Been right. It didn't age well, man. It didn't. It's like a lot of it didn't. And so yeah, I'll say that's the thing that pissed me off about the Diddy thing. It's unearthing a lot of the old Biggie lyrics again. It's like
when I realized Mariah Carey Fantasy was ruined.
Yeah.
It was absolutely ruined. Now I'm like, man, that was a big hit.
It was.
Nah, like we can't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's not. Man, that's crazy. Like that whole thing's been crazy. I don't know what else what else is gonna happen in court there.
Mm-hmm.
But he's up against some crazy accusations, and they've been trying to throw some other names in there too.
They have been. I see Jay put a cease and desist to Piers Morgan for Jaguar Wright. So in her run. I was amazed they put her on TV anyway. I'm like, what is Jaguar Wright being on Piers Morgan for? So
I mean, why not? Everybody need content.
Yeah, the content game is really kind of whack. Like, it's you just throwing a camera in anybody's face. And the Hawk Tuah Girl is number 3 podcast in the world right now. Shout out to her, man. She took her moment and lived off it. I can't say what I want to say, but anyways. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with Diddy.
Yeah, that whole thing, wild.
Yeah,
well, I didn't see that. I didn't see all that coming.
Nobody did.
That's out of control. That's out of control, man. But Do you think there's any way that Diddy could rebound from any of this?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. What do you mean? No.
I mean, what if he beats this case? What if he beats this case? It's like, this is absolutely this.
The allegations are still there. Like, if he beats the case, it'll be because they can't prove it. Not that people don't believe that it happened. Like, there's been no one coming out to his defense. Like, literally no one's came out to say, nah, I don't believe that would happen. Everyone said they went to a party and nothing happened when they were at the party. But everyone who said that also said, but then I left, there's another party. So it's like no one has come out just like, come on, man. Like, we know Puff ain't do nothing to nobody. Like, no one's come out and say that. And I'm seeing like a lot of people that was closer around them, you know? So I don't know where it goes. I don't know. Prayers to everybody.
Yeah, prayers to everybody, man. That's
prayers to everybody. Anything else? You got anything else, bro?
Man, I think that about covers it. We ain't missed nothing else.
Nah, we ain't getting nothing. We ain't missed nothing else. We got everything. All right, man. Let's get out of here. Yo, be the people. This Nadir.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life podcast, episode 354. Drink more water, people. Peace.